Welcome everybody, my name is missmazky, and for today I will be doing the left hand versus right hand art challenge video. This video was supposed to be out a bit earlier, but sadly there were a few complications while I was recording this. Basically, I already had it mostly recorded, and I was going to show me drawing with my right hand to give you a good example, and then my left hand. But while I was in the middle of recording, I lost over 30 minutes of it because my computer ran out of storage, so I had to re-record it. So I figured, well, me recording me drawing the right hand side isn't as important because, well, I guess you guys already know what it looks like when I draw with my right hand, so I'll just have to erase what I've already done with my left hand and redo it. So yeah, this video was, I put a lot of effort into it and it was quite stressful. But yeah, the point is, the image on the right hand side that is already drawn out is what was drawn with my right hand, and right now when I'm drawing on the left side, I'm redrawing it with my left hand. Also, I'm not quite sure as to why I decided to do this random out of the blue, like, little pumpkin-headed character. It's probably because I'm already super hyped for Halloween and fall, even though it's still, like, September. But then again, I was still hyped for Halloween in August, so... But I'm glad I did decide to doodle around with this random little character, because I'm actually quite proud of how the design turned out. I think it looks pretty decent, actually. I guess it fits the kind of aesthetic that I really like. Also, if any of you guys decide to do this challenge, I would actually recommend giving your hand breaks in between while you're doing this challenge, when you're drawing with your non-dominant hand, because I understand that it's, you know, obviously difficult to draw with your non-dominant hand. It doesn't look as good, but it's actually very painful for your wrist as well. Like, while I was drawing, my wrist actually started hurting and I had to take breaks every now and then and pause the video so I could, like, stretch out my wrists and rest for a bit. It was also very difficult to do because I had to readjust my whole art setup, because usually when I draw with my right hand, I just push the keyboard to the side and I bring my drawing tablet down to the right of me, and that's just how I draw. But this time, I had to move my keyboard over and I had to put my drawing tablet more in front of me, and because my desk doesn't go out as far in the middle part because I have like monitors or computer parts or whatever sitting there, like half of the drawing tablet was hanging off of the desk, so it made my hand shake just as much more because I was trying to, like, keep the drawing tablet up on the desk. It's also very weird and strange drawing with your non-dominant hand because it's almost like you have to, like, reteach yourself how to properly hold it, or else it'll, like, fall or slip out of your hand. It's a bit hard to explain, I guess. Oh, and before I run out of time, I want to talk about something real quick. So I don't know how often I'm going to get videos out for the next couple weeks or maybe a month, because I'm actually currently working on a short film, and I try to get a video out once a week, but I haven't worked on animation for that short film in quite a while, so I need to really focus on that. I'm currently trying to focus on a business that I'm trying to run, so things are a little bit hectic at the moment, but hopefully I'll still do my best to get out videos as much as I can, but I wanted to talk about that for just a little bit. Because, well, if you know me or you follow me on social media, not only would you know that I'm trying to make a short film and run a business, but I also have a comic that I'm working on, and I try to get a page out at least once a week, and that plus the YouTube thing, it's quite a bit going on, so it can get stressful every now and then. And I know barely anybody watches my stuff, and my stuff can be a little cringy, but I do enjoy doing this YouTube thing quite a bit, and I want to try to keep up somewhat of a decent schedule. So for those of you that might actually care, I apologize, I guess. But yeah, when my short film comes out, I plan to get it out sometime at least by Halloween, so if you're interested in horror or creepy things like that, you might enjoy it. It may not be the best because it's the first big animation project I'm working on, but I hope you enjoy it for what it is, and I hope maybe I can do better ones in the future because I want to get into animation maybe just a little bit more. Because I knew once I figured out how to make small animations, I knew for a fact that I wanted to make one of those cool little short films that I see every now and then, and that's just kind of what I wanted to do and what I wanted my first project to be. Also, I might start doing more videos on traditional art, maybe soon, because I've been practicing and getting into traditional art again recently, so I guess we'll see about that. Although my traditional art videos might not be the best because my art supplies is just crappy stuff I bought from Walmart, and the markers I got are just, oh boy, they're difficult, alright. I definitely think when it comes to traditional art, I'm better with crowns or pencils, or if I want something more opaque and blended, I'm definitely better with acrylic paint rather than markers. I also really want to branch out on different things that I could do on this channel, because I really enjoy the whole art thing on YouTube, and I've always wanted to do that, but I also might want to do a few other things, like maybe I could do DIYs, and I always thought maybe gaming videos could be cool, although I don't really have the best equipment for that. But yeah, I kind of start getting into different things that I could do on here, and you know, bring more interesting things to my channel rather than just drawing videos. But yeah, like I said before, we'll have to see about that because things are pretty busy right now, you know. I just turned 16 this year. I got a lot of stuff to figure out. Things are definitely pretty packed and hectic at the moment, so. Also, when I was doing this challenge video, the left side actually turned out better than I thought it would. I mean, besides, you know, the few bumps and stuff from my hand shaking, I think it looks somewhat decent. I mean, especially the hands. I don't know how I managed to do the hands. I mean, there's still a couple bumps and scribbles that kind of stick out, but I'm surprised I somehow managed to get the basic shape of a hand, which is literally one of the hardest things to draw, in my opinion. And I managed to do it with my left hand somehow. Like, they almost look better or just as good as the one with my right hand. Like, I don't know. I also think the one I drew with my left hand turned out a lot more masculine and more of a male body type look, which is what I was going for in the first place with my right hand. So I guess that's a big difference, but it was what I was trying to go for in the first place, but it didn't really show as much as the one with my right hand. I mean, it's not as realistic, but it's that very exaggerated and more cartoony male body type, I guess, what it would be called. It's a bit difficult to explain exactly what I was going for. But I think if I did that left-hand side with my right hand, it would be a lot smoother and the shading would look a lot better. But other than that, I think it looks pretty decent, I guess. I mean, it's got the body shape I was going for in the first place, and all I guess it really needs is to be smoothed out and better shading, and I think it would look pretty decent, I guess. Also, I might turn this into an actual OC of mine or something, because I'm like really proud of this character design and how it turned out, so I might just make up something small to put this character in, or just make it just a straight up character that I have, because it was just a character and design I made out of the blue for this freaking art challenge video, but I ended up being super proud of the design and liking the whole atmosphere of the character, so I might have to find something to do with it. But anyways, I am just about done with this video. I gotta just finish up the shading and stuff, and I should be done. So I am done now. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time.